31 goals combined scored between these two teams in the last 3 games. What's a Blackhawk Toronto game like with all that offensive talent out there? And I know you've been a part of that contribution.
Yeah, obviously it's high-scoring games, and I mean it's fun for the fans. But I don't know if we want that tonight. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a fun game.
What's it like for you to play your brother?
Yeah, obviously every time we play him, it's very special and it's lots of fun. I mean, went out to dinner last night, and I mean we were joking about it. We're looking forward to today.
What do you joke about?
Just the game, and I mean anything.
You want bragging rights or stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean he has it in the last game, so we got to get that back.
Because they won.
Yeah.
Even though you had the big night with a couple goals?
Yeah, but I mean, winning is what counts.
The other game won into a shootout. I mean, that could have been a 6-5 game in reality, couldn't it have?
Oh, yeah, both goalies were standing on their heads, so, I mean, it was a goaltending performance that night, so, but, I mean, sometimes you run into goalies that are just on fire some nights, and, I mean, we got to take away the chances that we were able to create, and, I mean, obviously not capitalize, but it's positive when you're always creating.
Was your brother at all just about what Patrick Kane is like day to day, kind of how he goes about things?
Yeah, I mean he tells me some things. I mean obviously how you see by him. I mean just watching his games and how skilled he is and how he's able to I mean dominate games.
How do your parents approach these games?
Yeah, I mean they're obviously cheering for both of us. I don't think that they are on either side, so it'll be fun.
Both your teams?
Yeah.
When you were growing up, what did you admire about Patrick?
Yeah, like I said, the way he played the game, the way he saw the game. It's I mean, was the best scoring player of the last decade. So I mean, you know the level right there.
Mitch was saying yesterday that watching Patrick on TV, he didn't know how fast he operated, how quickly he was, and how natural it came to him. When you played him, and when you have played him, you know, how has it matched up? Your kind of what you saw growing up on TV. What's it been like?
Yeah, obviously it's been the same way. I mean, there are obviously things that you notice more playing against him versus on TV, just small little things. But I mean, he's got that elite skill level.
Talking with Willie about just how energetic these games are from both sides of the puck. Is there ever a possibility of maybe a 2-1 game taking place with a team like the Chicago Blackhawks?
There's always a possibility. But yeah, they're definitely a high-powered team that likes to score. So it'll be a good test for us on the defensive side of things to, make sure that we're taking care of the puck because they got some dangerous players.
Kane, it was said yesterday, disappears a lot. How do you stay on top of a player like that over the course of 60 minutes, or at least try to contain him?
You got to be aware when you're out on the ice against him. Guys like that, they want the puck all the time, but they tend to find areas on the ice where they, like you said, disappear and guys can find them. So I think always being aware when players like that are on the ice is going to be important.
When Willie's really in a rhythm the way that he's been lately, what do you see in his game?
Just I think his skating. I think that he really skates well, protects the puck well, and then he plays with confidence. He's shooting it. So I think that those things really make him special, and I think his edge work and his ability to create space for himself.
You're a guy who's really good in and around the net. What do you make of how William has kind of got there more this season?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, he scored a net front goal last game on the power play. He's playing net front on the power play. I think he scored probably more goals in front of the net this year than in previous years. So I think he's figuring out that that's where a lot of goals come from, and he's doing a really good area to get there and to be strong and to put the puck in the net. So he's been great.
He's not a prototypical net front guy on the power play. How do you think he might look in that role? It seems fairly comfortable.
Yeah, I think that that unit, they have a lot of moving parts, so the guys are always moving around. So his spot might be on net front, but you'll find him, in all different spots. But he scored one last game, so he scored a nice tip from a great pass from JT. So obviously working.
Talk to some of the guys about offense being scored here tonight. What about from a Blue Line's perspective, given the challenge and how crazy things were back in Chicago in November?
Yeah, I think we gave up a little too much to their top guys, so we just had to be aware of where they are on the ice and try and do a better job of preventing them. And played a tighter game last game, so hopefully we can do the same tonight.
How do you try to slow down a guy like Patrick Kane?
He's got to be up in his face and try and take away his speed and his time. And if you give him too much time, he's got his head up. He's always going to make the best play available. So just trying to take away that as best as possible.
What stands out to you about Rasmus?
He's been playing great for us. I mean, it was tough to see Mo go down, and he's a big part of our team. But Zanny stepped into a big role. He's playing great on the power play. He's getting his shots through and showing his stuff offensively. So it's nice to play with him.
He was mentioning how he feels much more confident the second time up here. Do you notice a difference just in his demeanor or confidence from the beginning of the year?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it helps to be in that bigger role, get a little more minutes, and feel a little more comfortable, as well as having a great World Junior tournament. I think that helped him out with his confidence, and he's showing it at this level. So it's great for us.
He has to work on his basketball skills, though. Looked like he just had one dribble there when he got the ball the other day.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty common with most of the European guys.
Did the closeness of the last game indicate that you guys are now compensating for those injuries? You're getting a little bit more comfortable with the new partners?
Yeah, I think guys are starting to figure it out a little bit that we are missing a few key guys on the back end, and we need to play a little tighter, and even just going down the stretch, we need to play a little tighter going into playoffs and quit giving up the easy goals again. So that's just our message going into tonight. We're trying to play the same way, but try and pick up the offense a little bit.
Some obvious players down that hallway. What does Pre Scout tell you about maybe some of the other auxiliary players that augment what they're able to do and what Toronto's going to have to deal with here tonight, Sheldon?
Well, they have a lot of skill all throughout their four lines, and even on their defense that are involved. They can score goals, make a lot of plays. They can score goals in bunches. So we're going to be put to the test defensively in that sense. And it's going to be a challenge for us to try to make them defend as much as we can.
Last few games you've coached against Trotz, Quinville, some of the old guard coaches. What's it like to face a guy like Colin who's kind of your age, and do younger coaches really necessarily bring something new in terms of strategy, or?
I don't think so. I think there's a lot of similarities in what most teams are doing. I know Jeremy a little bit in working with him a little bit through our development camp that he attended, and we've chatted since I've had this job. Obviously, he was in a similar situation last season, taking over mid-season. So we've compared notes a little bit on that front. It's nice to see him get his opportunity last year as well. But I know that that he, based on the way that he likes to coach and that he encourages players to play on offense, and they certainly do that very well. So that's really what we're preparing for.
What's the biggest challenge the last game before All-Star break? And some of these guys, they have pretty elaborate plans, and to keep them focused for the next 24 hours on a task at hand.
Yeah, it's a mental task here today. It's just to stay focused. We talked about it this morning, but I can talk about it all that I want. It's really on them to make the decision that this game is important, and it certainly is. We'll talk about it again here when they come back for the game tonight, and the puck will drop, and we'll find out. But we certainly hope that our team is engaged, and that yesterday gave them a chance to get themselves prepared for this final game. And that was really what yesterday was about for us.
You said that you were going to spend the break with your family. Obviously, do you intend to chase the sun or go away or things like that?
Yeah, we're gonna get away, and I think the timing is right based on what it looks like we're in for here today.
Where do you plan to go? Tonight? A beach?
South, yes. Yes.
You had a chance to go to the boat show for the first time. You're going to pass that up?
Yes, I'm going to pass that up. Yes.